Hey guys, Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina, and we're getting ready for another long-range adventure. Hopefully going out there and crushing some big gag grouper, some big mangroves, yellowtails. This is our last trip for 2022, and we're getting excited because this is our last chance to get out there and target those gag grouper before they close. January 1st rolls around, we've got the gag grouper closing, but red grouper and lane snapper are going to open up. So this is our last opportunity to capitalize on those gags before we transition into chasing those red grouper and nice big lanes and scamp and all those other great fish come January 1st. So it's a little chilly. We're on the backside of a cold front. Hopefully those gag grouper are ready to chew. We're definitely excited to get back out after them. We took a little break for Christmas, but fishing has been good. The mangroves have been big. We've been catching some really nice yellowtail, and we've even been seeing the occasional mutton snapper. We've seen some recent African pompano. You never know what we're gonna get out there. So hopefully some big gag grouper, a bunch of other smaller heads and tails, and some other good quality to fish to fill out the box, make for some big stringers, and hopefully a big mountain of fish when we get back. Remember, we have tons of different trips here at Hubbard's Marina. We have these long-range adventures, 39-hour, 44-hour, but we also do smaller private fishing charters, long-range adventures on our Flying Hub 2, the Hub. We've got shorter day trips, we've got dolphin tours, island trips, so much more. If you want to get out there on the water and have some real fun in the sun with a family-owned and operated business that's been fishing and cruising local waters in Central West Florida since 1928, come out and see us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us for more videos, and check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, Trovo, Twitch. We do a Sunday night live stream show every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. You could win one of these trips absolutely free. All you have to do is join us for those Sunday night live stream shows. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.
Hey again everyone, we've made it out here to our first fishing destination of the trip. It's right around midnight, and we're going to be fishing for mangrove snappers. Hopefully the gag groupers are here. As you can see, it's colder weather out here now, and these gag grouper are like the winter time, so we're out here after some big gag grouper, mangrove snapper throughout the night. Hopefully a really good sun-up bite and sundown bite this time of year as well. So hopefully some nice big fish coming up here tonight. All right, guys, so we fished through the night now. It's sun's come up, it's early in the morning, and we're starting to fish for these gag grouper. We had a couple of good morning stops on the gags and got about 15 or so in the boat right now, and have a lot of fishing left to do today. We're still catching some mangrove snappers out here as well. The weather's nice, and we'll see how it goes today. All right, folks, we had a decent night and morning of fishing. We've worked our way into the afternoon now, and once the sun got up, the fishing got tricky. It was a little bit picky last night, but it got tough fishing now throughout the day. We've been getting 1 or 2 groupers on each spot here and there, and we're hoping that they're going to bite once the sun gets a little bit lower. We've been dealing with a little bit of weather and a high pressure system that came in today, and that could have messed the fishing up. But we're hoping for a decent bite at the end of the trip to make up for the slow daytime fishing today. Well, folks, we fished our way through the day and into the night now. We're wrapping it up here. This is going to be our last spot. We actually did have a decent sundown flurry of mangroves. We didn't get any more gag grouper on the last spot, but a decent catch overall on the gags, and our mangrove snapper, which we depend on, they were picky fishing today. So a struggle trip, but we were able to put some nice fish in the boat and got some good video of it. And we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys, we just got back in from this 39-hour adventure, and Captain Garrett put us on the meat. The fishing was a little slower than we would have liked, but as you saw, we caught a nice big pile of fish, some big gags, some nice mangroves, a really good quality catch. Not as much quantity as we would have liked. That high pressure kind of came in. We had that clear blue sky, kind of a little bit more bumpy than expected, but the fishing really was paid off in the end. You just had to grind for it. This is another one of those trips where the people who had their bait on the bottom the longest caught the most fish. So you really just had to grind through it and keep fishing hard. And as long as you fished hard, you ended up catching a lot of fish. So it was a great trip overall. Just had to work for it a little bit. And then towards the end of the trip, ended up having a nice big push to some solid gag grouper. And we got a nice big pile of gags to finish up the season. Gag grouper season is concluding at the end of this year, but January 1st, red grouper reopened, lane snapper reopened, and we're excited to get back out there after those fish. So we have plenty more fish to catch, even with gag grouper closing, coming to an end, plenty more to go out there and get. So we're excited to get back out there deep water and hopefully have a better, more active bite. These 39-hour trips, 44-hour trips, they offer so much fishing time. It gives us a chance to really overcome those slower bites and move areas, try different depths, different techniques, and as you can see, it paid off this trip. Nice gags, mangroves, almacos, porgies, yellowtails, scant. We caught a little bit of everything, had a big fish on the troller, unfortunately didn't land that one, But another great trip here at Hubbard's Marina. Come out and see us. We're the original and longest running. We've been doing these multi-day trips in the Gulf of Mexico longer than anybody. Don't be fooled by the imitation. Come fishing with the best. Hubbard's Marina since 1928. We started with rowboats and cane poles nearly 100 years later in 4 family generations. We're still hard at it. Come out and see us. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all those different social medias. Check out our live stream show every Sunday night at 8:30. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.